When I was 11, I was living in England. My dad was in the military, so we were stationed there. And my big thing was electronic music. I had a huge vinyl record collection of electronic music. No rock and roll for me. I was a weird kid. And I wanted to make my own electronic music, but the only way you could do that is by having, a big piece of electronic equipment with wires that plug in, and that was way beyond me as an 11-year-old. So I took the family reel-to-reel tape recorder and started making recordings at fast speed and playing them back at slow speed. And then I wanted to multi-track sounds on top of each other, but you couldn't do that because, when you try to record over, it would just erase what was there before. So I took a screwdriver and took the recorder apart and found a little arm with a magnet on it that would go on top the magnetic tape as it went by. When I clicked the record button, that little arm would come down and erase whatever was there before. So I stuck a pencil in there so it couldn't do that. So I was doing multi-tracking when I was 11 and creating my own electronic music soundtracks. That turned
Whoa.
into $50,000 worth of recording studio that I'm surrounded by now, where I can do it electronically on a keyboard, and I can take a microphone and record any sound and spread it across the keys and do a dolphin symphony or a Tibetan bowl
Oh,
symphony or a cricket symphony or uh, and that lended itself to something called primordial sounds, or certain types of sounds that have a deep effect on your unconscious mind through pattern recognition. If I take nature sounds in 3D, so your brain is tricked into thinking is real, and I slow them down so that only your unconscious mind can recognize it, you go into your safe place. Your body relaxes and goes into this state. So I build that into my
primordial sound.
yeah, I build it into my soundtracks. That's recreating the womb environment as a
Mm.
sound technician and a physician, where we put everything in its 3D correct position: heart, respiration, large and small intestinal sounds, water sounds of the amniotic fluid, and
Layer them
recreate
together.
what the womb soundtrack sounded like to you as a fetus and not to as an adult on the outside. Very
From the
powerful impact
inside.
on the subconscious mind.